Hello, and welcome back to Calendar Math with Mrs. Udoh. I am so happy that you are joining me today. During our math session today, the littles will explore place value with tens frames. Our middles will solve problems involving elapsed time, and our senior scholars will explore powers of 10. All right, guys, let's begin. Can you believe it? We are almost at the end of the month. We have been learning from home for a long time. Do you know what month it is? Hmm. Well, last month was March. Next month is May. What month is it? You guessed it. It is the month of April. What day is today? It is the second school day of the week. Do you know what it is? Hmm. You guessed it. Today is Tuesday. Well, if today is Tuesday, what was yesterday? Yesterday was the first school day of the week. What day is that? You got it. Yesterday was Monday. And if yesterday was Monday and today is Tuesday, what will tomorrow be? Yesterday was Monday. Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow will be, that's right, tomorrow will be Wednesday. All right, guys, let's look at our calendar together. Remember, our calendar assigns one number to each day of the month. Let's count them together and see how far we've come. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Whew, that is a lot of numbers. If yesterday was day 27, what is today? Well, what number comes after 27? You got it. Today is day 28. That's a lot of numbers. Let's review the date together. Remember, we start with the day of the week, then we say the month, the number date, and then the year. Here we go. Today is Tuesday, April 28th, 2020. Your turn. Let's say the date. Today is Tuesday, April 28th, 2020. Great job. All right, littles, it's your turn. Let's do a tens frame Tuesday. Today, we are going to work with numbers that are greater than 10 to help us to learn about place value. Our number for the day is, that's right, it's 28. Let's count together on the tens frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did you notice I filled up one frame before going on to the next one? All right, when I start my next frame, what number am I going to start with? That's right, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I filled up another frame. What do I need to do now? That's right, move to the next one. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Whew, that is tiring. How many complete tens frames do I have? How many frames do you see that are completely full? Let's see if we can figure it out together. That's a full frame. So that's one tens frame that is completely full. There's another. We have two completely full tens frames. That means that the number 28 is made of two tens. Well, let's take a look at this frame here. Is it completely full? No. How many pieces are missing? That's right, there are two pieces missing. So this is not a full frame. But how many pieces does it have? That's right, there are 8 pieces in this frame. That means that there are 8 ones in the number 28. The number 28 is made of 2 tens and 8 ones. Great job, littles. All right, middles, today is a Telling Time Tuesday, and we are going to measure elapsed time in intervals. Our number for the day is also 28. Let's take a look at our problem. Miss Harris began her math lesson at 10:30 a.m. She finished her breakfast 28 minutes before the lesson began. What time did Miss Harris finish her breakfast? Well, the first thing that we need to do is figure out if we're looking for a time that occurred before 10:30 or a time that occurred after 10:30. What do you think? That's right. Because we are trying to figure out when Miss Harris had her breakfast before her lesson, that means we're looking for a time that occurred before 10:30. So are we going to be adding time to 10:30 or subtracting? That's right, we're going to subtract. So let's use our line and start at 10:30 and count backwards. All right, so the lesson began at 10:30 and we need to figure out what time Miss Harris had breakfast. When we do elapsed time, we think about time in increments and we decide how we can subtract and keep the math as simple as possible. Well, what's an easy increment that we could take away from 10:30 and still be under our 28 minutes? I like that idea. We could take away 10 minutes. So I'm going to take away 10 minutes from 10:30. If I take away 10 minutes from 10:30, what time is it? That's right. The time would be 10:20. So if I started with 28 minutes and I've taken away 10, I still have 18 minutes that I need to take away from my time. If I have 18 minutes, what's another good increment that I could use to get closer to the time that Miss Harris finished her breakfast? Great job. I could take away another 10 minutes. So if I take away 10 minutes from 10:20, what time would it be? That's right, the time would be 10:10. So if I started with 18 minutes and I took away another 10, how many minutes do I have left to take away? That's right. We have 8 minutes left to take away. Do you think we could just take away those 8 at the same time? I think we could. And so if we start at 10:10, let's take away 8 minutes. And what time are we at now? Well, if we take 10:10 and subtract 8, the time is now 10:02. Have we taken away all the time that we need to? Well, let's see. 8, take away 8 is 0. Great job. And so what does this tell us? We now know that Miss Harris finished her breakfast at 10:02 a.m. Great job, middles. Senior scholars, you're up, and I've got a challenging one for you. Today, we are going to look at powers of 10. Your number for the day is 4. So what are powers of 10? Powers of 10 are what happen when we multiply a 10 by itself a given number of times. So for example, if I take the number 10 and I put that little 1 next to it, we call that little 1 an exponent. That exponent tells us how many times to multiply the 10 by itself. And so if I have 10 and the exponent is 1, I don't need to multiply it by anything because I already have 110. So 10 with an exponent of 1 or to the power of 1 is just equal to 10. Well, let's take a look at another one. If I have 10 and the exponent is 2 or to the power of 2, what do you think that means? That's right. It means I'm going to multiply a 10 times another 10. So I'm multiplying the number 10 2 times. Well, what is 10 times 10? That's right. 10 times 10 is equal to 100. So 10 to the second power, or 10 with an exponent of 2, equals 100. Let's look at one more together. If I have 10 to the power of 3, or 10 with an exponent of 3, what exactly does that mean? You got it. It means 10 times 10 times 10. Well, if I multiply 10 times 10, I get, that's right, I get 100. And if I multiply 100 times 10, what do I get then? You guessed it, I get 1,000. So 10 to the third power, or 10 with an exponent of 3, equals 1,000. Do you notice a pattern here? Let's take a look. My exponent is 3. 10 times 10 times 10 contains 3 zeros, and the number 1,000 also has 3 zeros. Exactly. Now here's your problem. Remember, our number of the day was 4, and so what do you think we're going to do here? That's right. We're going to have 10 with an exponent of 4. So how do we work this problem out? Great job, guys. We're going to multiply 10 to itself 4 times. So 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. If we multiply 10 to itself 4 times, what do we get? That's right. We get 10,000 because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros here and 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros here. Great job, senior scholars. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning into Calendar Math with Miss Udoh. I'll see you tomorrow.